You better bring your ass
Okay, what's good, everybody? This is the official King Pain. There's money on the floor.
There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor.
What's
There's
going
money on the
on?
floor. There's money on the floor.
Oh, there we go.
There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. She's a
Hey,
savage bitch, bring those to the floor. She run for that money, you know she a gore. Bend your knees, bitch, she can take a load.
checking
Checking
that
that
ass
ass
till
till
she
she
can't
can't
no
no more.
more.
Drop that, break that, wiggle that
Wiggle
back.
that
Twerk
back.
that, work that, break that back. Break that back. Bend them knees, bend them knees till you can't no more. It's money on the floor, give me some more. It's money on the floor, she taking the Lord. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the
Okay,
floor.
there's
There's
money
money
on
on
the
the floor.
floor.
There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. She like expensive shit. She got ass and hips. She twerk that shit like she tryna pay the rent. She like
Hey,
ass and chips,
what?
moving fast and shit.
Hey,
She love you a long
come
time
on.
if you get
Hey,
a girl
hey,
too. Twerk that, work that, break
hey.
that back. Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Wiggle that back. Bend them knees. Bend them knees till you can't no more. There's money on the floor. She's taking the Lord. There's money on the floor. Give me some more. There's money on the floor. 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 Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Break that back. Bend them knees till you can't no more. It's money on the floor. She taking it
Hey,
off. It's money on the floor. Give me some more. It's money on the
okay.
floor. It's money on the floor.
Here, ring my nose. Whew. What's good, everybody? Who's all tuned into the lituation? Drop some crowns in the comments, okay? This is the official King Pain, home of the lituation, where we keep it what? Lit, okay? Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have a live studio audience and then I'm gonna be like, well, we keep it what? And they be all like, lit, okay? Yes, drop some crowns in the comments, okay? Yes, and you guys all please remember that this is a dust-free zone. So if y'all see anybody in the comments being dusty, go ahead and escort their ass up out of here. The king said it. Get their ass up out of here. Okay? I'm just saying. Get their ass up out of here. So the official King Pain is broadcasting on two platforms today, okay? I'm streaming live on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. What's good, YouTube? What's poppin', Facebook? Okay? One of these cameras, damn. I think I got the cameras wrong. Hey, but the king is getting to the bag, okay? What's going on? So, you guys know that movie Us just came out. That Jordan Peele exclusive, okay? Shout out to Jordan Peele for making movies for the community, for the culture, okay? Hold on. I forgot I had this window open. We don't need no outside noises, no background interferences, none of that, okay? So, the lituation today is a movie review, okay? We got a movie review, okay? We're reviewing the movie Us by Jordan Peele. He also, this is the same person who made that movie Get Out, okay? So y'all know it's good. Y'all know it's good. This movie is dope as fuck. I'm telling you, it's definitely a must see. Okay, it's black. Okay, y'all know King Pain like everything black, blackity black. Okay, I'm not being biased. Okay, because it's a black movie. I'm telling y'all, this movie is really good. It's a must see. It's exciting. It's scary, and it will definitely have you contemplating theories in your head long after the movie, okay? Long after you leave the theater, okay? Or after you watch it on bootleg or however you watching it. I'm just saying. People talking about they already got it on bootleg. How you already got it on bootleg? It just came out today. Damn! Can a nigga make any money? Fuck. Well, they say, shit, I don't know how it's possible, but they say he already made $35 billion at the box office. So shout out to Jordan Peele for getting that money up off the floor, okay? Shit, they always do that to black movies. They always do that to black movies, okay? But in the words of the official King Payne, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Go to that IMAX theater, kick your feet up, lay your seat back, okay, and get into it. It's a really good movie, okay? You'll regret it if you're watching a bootleg. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. So this movie had a lot of double meanings, a lot of plot twists. There was a lot going on, a lot of shit going on in this movie. Everything had a double meaning, okay? Shout out to double meanings, okay? And shout out to Jordan Peele for another awesome movie. Like I said, he also gave us Get Out. Y'all remember that Get Out movie? Just like in Get Out, Jordan Peele in Us is exposing white privilege, socialism, classism, which he describes as the current state of our country, okay? The United States. The movie has many layers, political, economic, and biblical, okay? He was quoting Jeremiah 11:11, and we're going to get into that later. Jeremiah 11:11, he was quoting scripture in the movie. This movie had so many layers. And Jordan Peele says that's just the way that he wanted. He just wanted it. Just the way that he wanted it. Damn. Every time I get on live, I start stumbling and doing all of this shit, okay? Everything had a double meaning. You could talk about this movie forever. It's a damn good movie, okay? So where do I start? With so many meanings. With so many meanings in this movie, it was hard to figure out a place to start because I just didn't want to tell y'all it all, tell you the whole movie and shit, because there'd be no point in going to see it or bootlegging it or however you doing it, okay? I don't know how in the hell they doing this shit these days. But somebody said they got that shit on bootleg. I was like, damn, girl, I wish you would have told me I just paid $10.50 with my military discount, bitch. Damn, fuck. And you at home watching it on bootleg? For real? Bitch, you could have told me something. Shit. Nah. Like I said, go support Jordan Peele. Yes, so the title, we're going to start with the title. So the title, Us, U.S., Us. So that stands for like the United States. They also have a us versus them concept throughout the whole movie. The United States American, the United States American white, versus the United States American black, okay? This epidemic is only in the U.S., okay? It's some sort of government experiment gone wrong, okay? Yes, it's some kind of government experiment gone wrong, some kind of cloning experiment. They explain it like this. They say you could clone a body, but you can't copy a soul, okay? Which is what happens, which is what also happened in that movie Get Out, if y'all can remember, okay? They were, like that movie, in that movie Get Out, where when they put the souls in the body, where they would have put two souls in one body. Okay, it's kind of like that, except for they were cloning people. Okay, they was making replicas or whatever of people, and they were somehow their souls were somehow tied together. They called it tied. They call it the tether or whatever. They were tethered together. Okay, yeah. So they were connected. Okay, I repeat connected because that's also part of the reason I feel like, I'm gonna get into that later. I'm not gonna give y'all all the tea. We gonna get into that later. Who is here with the king, okay? Drop some crowds in the comments. Who's up late? If you in California, you up real late. You up real late or early. Or early. It's early. Both of them. If you in California, okay? So there's a lot going on beneath the surface of this movie. It has a lot of double meanings, okay? Um, the movie starts out in California. It's in the Bay Area, right? Shout out to the Bay Area, okay? Santa Cruz to be exact. Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, okay? And they start the movie with the public service announcement. They say there is thousands of miles of tunnels running beneath the U.S. Whose purpose is unknown. So we got all these tunnels underneath the U.S. and we don't know the purpose. That's what they're saying. We don't know why they're there. Yeah, and in this movie, these tunnels are where the teethers. Remember, I was talked to y'all about these Thai people, these clones. These teethers, they live. They live there, kind of like Peter Pan, okay? But instead of eating air, they're eating live bunny rabbits. I'm not making this shit up. They're eating live bunny rabbits in this movie, okay? They're not cooking them. They're not sauteing them, nothing. They just grabbing them and just fucking them up, okay? They going in on the bunnies, okay? And whatever the real person above, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they're doing, they kind of mimic it below in these tunnels. Yes. Okay, so the family that we're following throughout the movie is the Wilson family. It is the black family that we see in all the trailers, okay? That's the Wilson family, okay? And literally, they have a lot going on beneath the surface because not only have they been cloned, but the whole U.S., the whole United States, all of us have been cloned, okay? I feel like this is how this is Jordan Peele's, see, don't start that stuttering shit, okay? This is Jordan Peele's way of making us feel like we're all a part of the movie, okay? So I commend him on that, okay? The U.S. has problems, okay? We got problems here in the U.S., and we're all a part of the problem, which means that we all can be part of the solution, okay? Like, imagine if you had a clone, right? That you ain't know about, who shows up one day out the blue to kill you and take your life. Okay? Jordan Peele makes you think. He was making you think, honey. Okay, so the Wilson family. The Wilson family consists of Addie, the wife. Okay? Which the wife looked bomb, by the way, okay? He picks up dope ass actors in this movie. She looked bomb. Bomb chocolate queen, okay? Then we got the husband, Gabe, the daughter, Zora, and the son, Jason, okay? Who was a crazy little motherfucker, okay? I don't know, whipping his ass all throughout the movie. He was just making it up. But they're fucking his ass up. What'd you say? They're fucking his ass up, okay? Yes. So, Addie, the mother, was a child whose parents took her to the beach boardwalk, okay? So the movie starts out with Addie, the mother, going to the beach as a child, right? And she wandered off from her parents. They weren't paying attention. The mom went to the bathroom, and the dad was drinking beer. He was a little inebriated, and he was playing a little games. I mean, I, too, am guilty of, you know, I love the games at little carnivals like that. I love a good carnival, okay? I love the pop-up ones, especially whenever I see a pop-up carnival, I just gotta stop, okay? I just try to stop. And I went to the beach boardwalk as a child, and it was dope. So, I mean, I can relate a little bit. I can't relate to losing no kids, but I can relate to just, you know, loving, getting carried away with the experience with my grown ass, okay? Because he was very grown there. He was having more fun than the daughter and the mama. I'm just saying. Okay. Y'all make sure that y'all go ahead and like this video if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button, okay? If you're not subscribed, and a notification button as well, so you be the first person to know when things are lit, okay? So they went to the beach boardwalk up in Santa Cruz, and they weren't paying attention to the daughter, and she wandered off into the house of mirrors called Find Yourself, okay? And this is where I thought in the movie that everything was about to go down, okay? You don't ever go into the house of mirrors at night at no carnival by yourself, okay? Take it from the official Kick page. Don't you ever take your ass into the house of mirrors at night at no carnival, okay? By yourself. I mean, haven't you watched any scary movies? In every scary movie, it always something happened in the house of mirrors at night, okay? Just stay out of the mirror house at night. And this is where she bumped into her double, and her whole life changes forever, okay? All of a sudden, she can't speak anymore. Her parents don't know what happened, and it's not until the end of the movie that you find out that Addie was attacked in the House of Mirrors by her double Red and left there to live her horrible life while she went on to live Addie's life, okay? I'm just saying, I'm not going to linger on that too long, okay? Y'all got to watch and see that shit for yourself, okay? Shit. Which didn't make any sense to me because why she didn't just leave? Why she said, I know she was handcuffed to the bed, but eventually she got out them handcuffs, okay? I'm sure they didn't leave the girl in handcuffs 20 plus years, okay? Why wait 20 plus years to go and get your life back? That don't make no sense. Plus, you just started a new life and a whole family downstairs, so, you know, after your parents passed away, what were you coming back for? I mean, I mean, shit, you decided to stay. You could have came back and been Addie at any time, but you decided to stay there and be Red. I'm just saying. But anyway, the real Addie, who goes by Red, comes back to kick Addie ass, who's the real Red. Yeah, that makes sense. And she brought her family along, who are doubles of Addie's family. She brought the whole family along. Okay? When they came back, they didn't try to kill them right away like the other families did, okay? It's like they had a point to prove. And the whole time you're wondering why, what's going on, because you don't really know what happened or what really goes on until the very end of the movie, like the last scene, okay? You don't know nothing, okay? And it's like us versus them. My family better than your family, okay? It was like they had a point to prove. Whatever the case, Addie was back. And she wanted what belonged to her. She wanted, I don't know what the fuck she wanted. I don't know what in the fuck she came back for, girl. You let the little bitch take your whole life, girl, and get away with it. 20 some odd years later, the whole family, you been fucking, like, your parents gone, like, you, I don't know what's going on, okay? Like, you couldn't have been that traumatized. I mean, the whole time you was down there, you didn't teach nobody how to, girl. Yeah, so you don't realize what's going on until they gather you together at the end. You have to be gathered at the end. If they don't gather you at the end, you won't know, okay? And you have to watch it. You have to watch the beginning. Don't show up to the movies late. Make sure you there. Get your popcorn, watch the previews, because you don't want to miss any of it, okay? Shit, I was literally holding my piss in for like 45 minutes during the film, and then I just said, fuck it, I have to go. And I just ran as fast as I could. I ran. But the piss went on. I don't know how much of the shit that I missed, but And I was just joking. No, I seen all of that shit. I seen all of that shit. Okay, so if you knew they were switched in the beginning of the movie, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cover up some of these spoilers with bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can't just be giving it to y'all like that because then y'all ain't gonna have no reason to go and watch. I'm just saying. So if you knew they were switched in the beginning of the movie, a lot of the motherfucking movie wouldn't make sense. A lot of that shit wouldn't make sense. I'm just saying. But it's a horror film, okay? It's a horror film. So they get a pass. I mean, they get a pass. I mean, what horror film does make sense? You know what I'm saying? The shit that happens in horror film, most of the shit that happens in these horror films can't be explained. It be supernatural shit. They be bringing people back from the dead and shit. Motherfuckers be flying and shit, hopping up the roof, coming through the ground. All kind of shit be going on. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought everybody who died back in the sequel, okay? These motherfuckers is tethered. I don't think that one died without the other. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do the tethering and stuff and how they do the separation. But a lot of folk died. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folk came back in the sequel. I mean, I didn't seen it happen a lot of times. Jason, Chucky ass. I done seen they did that shit in Scary Movie. They be bringing motherfuckers back. So if the white motherfuckers can bring somebody back for them dead, the black people can too, okay? Shout out to Jordan Peele, okay? Yes, and the sequel that's coming out, because I'm sure he bringing some people back, okay? But tell me this, Jordan Peele, okay? If Red knew what she had done the whole time, now we talking about the real Red, okay? We're not talking about Addie. If Red knew what she had did the whole time, why in the fuck was she acting so terrified? Why was that bitch so scared the whole time? Like, bitch, you knew something was gonna happen eventually. Like, she was holding on too tight to the life that wasn't even hers, okay? At this point, she could have just got the hell on and moved on with her life. Like, I don't know. But I guess it's a horror movie, and you know her being all terrified and stuff just added to the intensity of the film. But Red didn't know who in the fuck she had fucked with, okay? While away, this girl Addie then took over the whole underground, okay? She took over the whole underworld and somehow formed a cult and planned to take over the whole U.S., okay? Yes. Yes, she did. Y'all, I'm telling y'all gotta go see this movie because it's crazy. And I don't know how she did this. Now, this fucked me up, okay? This is what really fucked me up in the whole movie, okay? Which I'm telling y'all, if y'all do a lot of things about the movie for the jump, okay? But it's a good movie. It's really a good movie. I'm just saying. But there's a lot wrong here. There's a lot wrong here. First off, she was a little girl when she went with no more than a 5th grade education, okay? None of the underground people can speak. So how'd they come up with this plan? How'd they form this like Hitler-like cult? How did Red become the leader? Like, they still didn't speak English. Like, nobody was communicating. But they had this plan to take over the world. And where in the fuck did they get all them red outfits? How did they have like a seamstress down there? How in the fuck did they get all them scissors, them shears and shit? But all y'all had access to for food was bunny rabbits, but y'all somehow was able to order 1 million red jumpsuits to the underground and 1 million cutting shears. That's what fucked me up in a movie. But you mean you can't focus on details in horror movies like I said already, okay? Some of this stuff, some of this stuff you just have to let go over your head. Because I don't know how everybody was dressed in red. The girl was named Red. She was the youngest person up in there, it looked like. And somehow she grew up to be the leader of all them old motherfuckers. I don't know. And then how did all these people who don't speak but only can mimic what we do above pick up all these cat-like kung fu jet li super kick abilities and shit? How they know how to do all this and how they all got super strength? This motherfucker ain't doing nothing but what I'm doing. How his muscles bigger than mine? How this whole run faster than me? This bitch is on a bunny rabbit diet. But she whooping my ass. I'm just saying. If my double can do a backflip, shouldn't I be able to do a backflip? These hoes was up in there doing backflip, somersaults, and jumping off walls, crawling on the ceiling. This is my double. Y'all said this bitch is tailored to me. She's supposed to mimic me, is what in the fuck you said. And how in the fuck her legs do and mine's don't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know how in the fuck they got all them red outfits. If you can order all them red outfits to the underground, I'm pretty sure they would have access to better food. There was somehow, I mean, out of a million motherfucking miles of tunnels and all the motherfucking people around there, you telling me didn't nobody know how to cook or grow or cultivate? Well, shit, none of them could speak. That's what make a lot of this shit don't make sense, okay? Until the end, or until I break it down for y'all, cause I'm gonna break it down. I know right now it's kind of probably still like I don't understand what's on, but I know everything that happened, and I was tired all together, right? Just like Jordan Peele did at the very end of the movie. That's why I'm saying you got to go there. You got to sit through it. It's like a 3-hour movie. I'm telling you, this shit went on and on. And that's another thing about this movie. I felt like it should have ended in the middle. But as soon as you felt like it ended, it went on for a good another 45 minutes. And then you felt like it ended again, and then it went on. And it just kept, it's the movie that never ends. But it's good all the way through. Like when it keep going, you be there selling. You be like, okay, I'ma sit here. I'ma sit here. Okay? And then even at the end, you don't know it's ending because the credits don't come up for like 10 minutes of music. The shit just go ding 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 ding. No credits. No credits, just road and street. The movie is long as shit. I'm just saying. Whew. What happened? Let me see. Let me look through it. Yes. So, in the final scene, this is why Jason was able to defeat his double in the final scene, because they say that, the doubles mimicked them. So he basically put his arms up and walked his double into the fire. I don't know why he was the only one able to control his double like that. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, I've heard that they're trying to say that, he was the double, but it don't make sense him being the double, and the double is supposed to mimic the real person. So I'm just going to dispute that theory right there, because that's the bullshit, okay? Yeah, so... Which brings us to the final part where Addie's doppelganger takes Jason to the underground facility that the Teeter used to call home, okay? So she knows exactly where it is, okay? And she goes there and she eventually kills Red, who is the real Addie. on the same bed she chained her to 20 years ago. Okay? This part was weird to me as well, okay? It's like after she killed her, parts of Red started to come out in Addie, okay? Like the two souls were now connected, okay? Which is why I believe there's gonna be a sequel. A lot of people's like, is there gonna be a sequel? Is there gonna be a sequel? There's gonna be a sequel. He left a lot of holes and a lot of things and a lot of questions. He gotta give us the sequel, because if he don't give us no damn sequel, we gonna be talking about this shit forever. I'm telling you, this open-ended ass movie. Like I said, you gotta go and see it for yourself, because it's really good. It's really good, and you don't think about none of this stuff during the movie. Everything makes sense during the movie. It's just after the movie when you start really thinking about it and like really dissecting it. But during the movie, while you sitting there and you getting into some things, it's really good. What I didn't like about the movie, the black male character, okay? Jordan Peele made him look very weak in the movie. He was very weak, okay? And he did a very poor job of protecting his family, okay? But the acting was very good, okay? I just feel like, that's not a good I mean, it's a horror film. I get it. People supposed to be scared. People supposed to be scared, terrified. But the kids and everybody else did a better job of protecting and securing the crowd than their dad. He seemed to be the most terrified. He had the weakest scene. He was crawling on the floor. He couldn't manage to walk at all. Almost the entire movie, he was laying on his ass almost the whole movie while his family was fighting for their life. I'm just saying. But he picked some amazing actors. The cast, everything was just, it's a really good movie. Most black scary movies be kind of corny and stuff and not really scary, but this one definitely has you on the edge of your seat, and there's definitely a lot of scary parts to it, okay? This movie was everything and more, I'm telling you. It gives you 80s vibes. It gives references to Michael Jackson, okay? The king of duality, okay? The king of double meanings, okay? Everything got a double meaning in this movie. They talk about the hands movement, which is this old feeding the hungry movement from the 80s or whatever, and the teeter to the teeter movement or whatever, and the takeover. So that was the double meaning, the hands movement, and they were portraying it. The people of the teeter were putting it out there as if we're trying to feed the world, but really this was their move to take over the world. Okay, so the biblical meaning, and then we're gonna get the hell up out of here. Yes, the biblical meaning. Jeremiah 11:11. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and like this live if y'all haven't done so already, okay? Jeremiah 11:11. Now this is God's revenge on covenant breakers, okay? Jeremiah 11:11. And this verse is quoted throughout the movie, Jeremiah 11:11, okay? And therefore, this is what the Lord says, okay? This is the verse, Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, this is what the Lord says. I will bring on them a disaster they cannot escape. Although they cry out to me, I will not listen to them. Okay? At parts of the movie, it seemed like, the teeter was like screaming at the sky or whatever, because, they didn't really talk, but they made like noises. They were like, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they were looking at the sky like, yeah, yeah. So, for a Christian, that can be that's horrifying. That's very frightening to think that, God doesn't hear you when you call. Okay? So, yeah, it has biblical meanings. It has all kind of meanings. And I feel like, those people that was underground, nobody was listening to them, and nobody, well, shit, they couldn't talk or whatever, but did nobody hear them, did nobody hear their screams and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of visual concepts. There's a lot of concepts, a lot of layers, okay, a lot of duality in this movie. But the tethered people, it's almost like they didn't have no soul because they were cloned or whatever. So, the reason that they were had to live the life that they live is because it's like they didn't have no soul, um, or the soul that they did have didn't come from God, or is not of God, or God doesn't know them. Something like that. Yeah. So, all in all, it's an awesome movie with too many meanings. Too many meanings. It's almost a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister right there. With too many meanings to count, okay? But that's what makes it great. There's messages everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. Make sure y'all watch it. I'm telling y'all, you won't be sorry. Okay? Go check that out. The official King Payne said, go check that movie out. Okay? Yes. What's good, y'all? Drop some crowns in the comments. Who's here? Let's do a Crown Family roll call. Starting from the top. Before I get up out of here. Okay? Shout out to Netta Girl. Hey. Shout out to Star Kells. Okay? Shout out to Magical Sagittarius. Shout out to Candyland. Shout out to Shani S. Shout out to Janice Lockhart. Shout out to Love Bug. Shout out to Only Being Real. Okay. I know that's right. Shout out to Donna Dara. Shout out to Outspoken One. Okay. That's the Crown Family roll call. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, that was here for the live, okay? Yes, I know it's early, so a lot of y'all gonna catch this later. But it's a movie review, so it's good. When you get ready to watch the movie, y'all come and watch the review. I get it. So, the movie was lit, y'all. And make sure y'all go check that out. This is the official King Payne, the home of the lituation. It's a black movie, so y'all know I had to come and give y'all my honest opinion and review. And I took my time. I did my research. I did all of that. I watched the movie. I paid my dollars. I went to the theater. Y'all make sure y'all go to the theater, too. Don't bootleg it. Don't bootleg it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm trying to tell y'all. So that Jordan Peele can get that money off the floor and he can keep bringing us these dope ass movies. I really appreciate these movies. These movies like Get Out and this movie right here, Us. Somebody needs to reach out to Jordan Peele. Matter of fact, y'all go over to Instagram, okay? The official King Payne Instagram, and y'all tag Jordan Peele and tell him I want to be in the next movie, okay? Yes, I need to be in the next movie. Shit. Jordan Peele put me in the film. Okay. Jordan Peele put me in the film. That's what I'm saying. So, the official King Payne, what I got coming up before I get up out of here? We over here giving benediction, okay? Yes. So the website is up, theofficialkingpayne.com. Make sure y'all go check out the website. The music is not ready yet, but the music will be ready soon. I do have a show coming up. I'm going to be opening up for SOB RBE Sneak, and, 'cause, and, 'cause, 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 That show is on March 31st, and then I also am going to be performing and taking the stage at Pride. Um, yeah, so I got that coming up. And I just been working on bringing you guys content on a consistent basis, being more consistent. So, if you like the king, make sure you drop some crowns in the comments, okay? Um, and make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell because it don't cost you nothing, okay? And if you want to contact the king, you can contact the king anytime at theofficialkingpaint@gmail.com. Yes, or you can hit my direct line to the palace at 209-707-7143. Anytime. I'm always looking for the scoop and to get closer to my subscribers, okay? Make sure y'all go check out the website, theofficialkingpain.com, and check out that thank you page, okay? Check out the thank you page where I give thanks to my subscribers and everybody that's helped me along the way, okay? Shout out to Antoinette Fullman, okay? Yes. Yes, so if there's anybody that wants to support the official King Pain in a monetary way, I don't see no moderators here today, but I will put my links in the description to my Cash App and PayPal, all that stuff. But there is also the super chat that y'all can do, whatever. Y'all can hit that super chat if y'all want to or not. I ain't really worried about that damn super chat. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the official King Pain had a long day. The official King Pain done had a long day, long day. That's why I'm up right now. I done had the longest day. So y'all know the official King Pain got like 9 different jobs, okay? So yesterday I worked like 3 of them. I worked like 3 of them, right? So I started the day out. I was working for Gmail, okay? I was working for Google. I was up here. I was doing my YouTube stuff. So after I did my video, I got off a live and I went to work at the barbershop, which was cool, you know. Everything was good there. So then I picked up some extra work. Y'all know I'll be bartending and stuff at night. I went and I signed up to be a bartender. I went to go bartend, and when I get there, they tell me that they want me to do something different. I hate when they do that shit. I hate when you get somewhere, you sign up for one thing. Mind you, I'm an independent contractor, so when you sign up for one thing, you get there and they have you doing something different, right? So I already got an attitude, right? So it's 4 hours into the shift, and I ain't had no break. So I asked the supervisor, well, who they told me that, you know, who they put over me. I asked him, you know, can I have my break or whatever? And she said, yeah, of course. Everybody's about to take a break. So I go on break upstairs because that's where she said the break room was. And they go on break outside because they all smoke cigarettes. And I don't smoke no damn cigarettes. I don't got time. So, mind you, they was like watching me all night. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, that's why it's. Anyway, get into this movie. That's why y'all gotta get to this movie because these hoes watching me and shit. I don't know why y'all watching me. I go on my break and I can't even have been on my break for more than 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and 2 of the supervisors come up there and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm on my break." He's like, "This area is for stars." I'm like, what are you saying? Mind you, he has like this accent, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And the way that he's saying like stars. I'm like, what? Bitch, if this area is for stars, then I'm in the right place. Anyway, so he's like, this area is for stars. This area is for stars. And your point is, your point. Anyway, so he was like, so you on your break? I was like, yeah, I'm on my break. It just started. I'm on my break. It just started. What's good? He's like, oh, well, this is not the break room. I said, well, where is the break room? Mind you, the break room right next door, and he up here making this big ass scene. I walked to the wrong room. I ain't never been there before. Each time I go to work, I go to a different place than I ain't never been before. So I gotta kind of talk to the people there to figure out what the fuck is going on. So he up in here yelling. Mind you, I'm on the phone with my sister, and he interrupted me on my break. Okay, and I already got an attitude because I showed up there to bartend, and they got me doing some other shit. They got me doing some other stuff, and I got. Anyways, so I'm like, oh, the break room over here. Okay, sure, I'll go over here and finish my break. And so as he's like standing over me, and I'm in the new break room or whatever. He's like, oh, so when is your break over? I said, well, technically, my break doesn't start until you stop talking to me. So 8 minutes after you shut the fuck up, I'll be back down there on the floor. So he felt some type of way about that, and he told the other supervisor, and the other supervisor was like, he could just go home. Girl, okay. So I went home. I'm an independent contractor. You have to pay me for whatever in the fuck the contract says. So if you send me home early, I still get paid. It's not my fault. He gonna tell me I don't have to give you a break. Boy, please. I'm not a slave to nobody. I don't give a fuck where it's at. I'm gonna take my break when the fuck I feel like, okay? You lucky. I gave y'all the benefit of the doubt that I asked y'all for a break because I could have just took my shit. I ain't worry about them hoes. I ain't worry about them hoes at all. All day I was getting that money up off the floor, all day. So then, after work, I got off a little bit early, so I was feeling some type of way, and I linked up with the homies, and I went out to the bar last night. I shouldn't have took my ass out to no motherfucking bar last night. And it's not because I went to the bar, but it's because I went to the bar, okay? So I'm at the bar, and the bartender, right? He's making my drink. Mind you, it's 2 for 1. It's 2 for 1 tonight. So I'm single. So when I order one, I get two. So I mean, my friends, none of my friends, none of them single. So I'm the only single one right now. So I'm at the bar. I'm getting my 2 for 1 drinks or whatever like that. So I order my first round of drinks, and the guy he gets them wrong. He picks Remy instead of the Hennessy that I ordered or whatever. So he gets it wrong, right? So, cause I could taste the difference. Cause I'm a cognac connoisseur. I could taste the difference. I was like, no, cause he made it on the other side of the bar too. I was like, no, this is not right. So he took those back and he poured them out, and he brought me 2 other drinks or whatever. And they were right. They were right. So then I ordered, after I drank those 2 drinks or whatever, I ordered 2 more drinks or whatever. I was having fun. Shit, I was irritated. I was having fun. Or 2 more drinks or whatever. And it was wrong. He picked whiskey instead of Hennessy. I'm like, how the hell you get Hennessy from whiskey? And the shit just tastes so wrong. I'm like, what's going on with this drink? He said, oh, I thought you said whiskey. How I switched from Hennessy to whiskey? I don't get it, bro. Like, I don't get it. He said, well, just down it real quick. And my dumb ass, I was sitting there trying to down it, but then I was like, no, this just tastes disgusting. I don't want this. So now I done mixed the 2 damn liquors and stuff. So I got those 2 liquors, I done mixed them up. And then some guy come up, and he stood next to me and ordered me 2 more drinks. So I got 4 drinks. And I just finished 2. So this 6 drinks. And then after the 6 drinks, I was really turned up. I was really turned up. Lord knows I should have had no damn 6 drinks. Because I had to be at work the next morning. So anyway, I had the damn 6 drinks, and I was at the bar, and I was chilling. Next thing you know, I'm chilling with girls and all kind of stuff. I'm chilling with this girl. She like 7 feet tall. I said, girl, you will be perfect as my security guard. She bought me some more drinks. I was like, yeah. I didn't stop making friends up here. I'm just making friends. Everybody want to buy me drinks. I mean, they 2 for 1. It's cheap tonight. So everybody being, friendly and stuff. Buying drinks and top of drinks. All I know is, next thing I remember, my friend came up to me and said, it's time to go. And you know what? You can't go home. You got to come to my house. So shout out to good friends, okay? Because he was like, no, you fucked up. You got to come to my house. So I went to his house. And good thing that he caught it. Because, sometimes with, you drunk or whatever, you don't really realize that okay? Don't drink and drive, okay? So, I wasn't gonna drink and drive. I was definitely gonna catch an Uber or ride with my friends. We was all there together, okay? So, I go back to his house and I literally was throwing up all morning from like 8 a.m. to like 5 p.m. And I swear it's because he mixed my liquors up, okay? Don't let them mix y'all liquors at the bar. Y'all watch them bartenders because his ass was being sneaky, okay? Yes, he fucked up his whole tip with just that one move. How you mix Hennessy with whiskey? Messed up your whole tip, bro. No tip for you. I'm just saying. So yeah, I was throwing up today. I had the longest day. I was literally praying all day. Please, God, please, just heal me. Just, I think he was teaching me a lesson today. And that lesson was watch what you put in your body. Okay? That's what he was saying. Watch what you put in your body. So, when the what is it, alcohol poisoning finally passed, I was all emptied out. I felt like I just had the like craziest cleanse. So I gotta watch what I put in. So instead of going to get some fast food or something like that, instead of going, getting some fast food or something like that, I went to Hometown Buffet. Okay. I went to Hometown Buffet, and I had me some grapes and oranges. I had me some salad. I had some broccoli and carrots. I had some steak and shrimp. I had some fried chicken. I was eating up everything. I was eating. So Official King Pain ate good today. I ate like a king. Okay, I'm just saying. What's good, y'all? What's poppin'? Y'all make sure y'all dropping crowns in the comments, okay? Shout out to Zero Tolerance. Okay. Yes. So, yeah, Official King had a long day, and then while I'm at the buffet, and I'm good and full, I find out my friend hit me up. I've been knowing. I find out that Us is out, and I'm like, damn, I'm supposed to go see that movie too. And he was like, well, if you come right now, you can see the movie with us because all my friends coupled up. You can see the movie with us, and because the previews were still showing. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. So I really didn't want to be no third wheel anyway, but I show up to the movie or whatever. I tried to get the movie that they're at, but I guess that movie started anyway. But since it just came out, it's showing on hella screens. So the next movie started like 30 minutes after there. So I just went to the other movie, and shit. I had fun. Shit, I had a lot of fun. They set me next to somebody else single. And we was sitting up there chilling. It was dope. Yep, y'all make sure y'all check that out. Y'all make sure y'all go see that Us movie. When y'all be in the theater, motherfuckers be all scared and shit. Yes. I mean, it's a good conversation piece, I made a friend at the movies. I went by myself, and, I left knowing somebody new, okay? Yes. So the Official King Pain is about to get up out of here. Remember that there's always money on the floor, and to wake y'all ass up, because don't nothing come to sleep for sleepers but dreams, okay? I know a lot of y'all is about to wake up to the king, okay? So make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe. And make sure y'all go check out that movie S. There's money on the floor.
You better bring your ass on. There's money on the floor. 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 She's a savage bitch, run those to the floor. She run for that money, she a bore. Bend your knees, bitch, she can take a load. Taking that ass till she can't no more. Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Break that back, bend them knees. Bend them knees till you can't no more. It's money on the floor, give me some more. It's money on the floor, she taking the Lord. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor. There's 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 money on the floor. She like expensive shit. She got ass and hips. She twerk that shit like she trying to pay the rent.
Tryna pay the rent.
Trips, moving fast and shit. She love you a long time if you get a girl.
Okay, y'all make sure. Everybody over here on Facebook. Okay, I got the cameras right now. Everybody over here on Facebook. Y'all make sure that y'all go over there and check me out on YouTube. Okay? YouTube is the place to be. The official King Pain on YouTube. Okay?
There's money on the floor.
There's money on the floor.
There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor.
Make sure y'all check out that website, theofficialkingpain.com. Anybody got that?
Talk that, break that, wiggle that, twerk that, work that, break that, break that back. Bend them knees till you can't no more. It's money on the floor, she taking it low.
Check out
It's
the
money on the
website.
floor, give me some more. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor. You better bring